Welcome to the Movies Explained in English. Today I brought you one of the blockbuster Hindi movies which every Bollywood lover has watched. The movie is named Andhadhun, which was released in 2018 but still is the most talked about movie. Akash is a rising pianist who fakes being blind to boost his piano career. While crossing the street, he is pushed over by Sophie. She takes care of Akash and soon they develop a deep romantic relationship. Sophie is amazed by Akash's talent and gets him a job at her father's diner. At the cafe, a retired actor, Pramod Sinha, watches Akash and invites him to perform on his wedding anniversary. Akash comes to the Sinha's flat and Pramod's wife, Simi, opens the door. Simi, assuming that Akash is blind, lets him play the piano. Akash sees Pramod's dead body nearby but shows ignorance and continues to play. He also sees Manohar, Simi's lover, hiding in the bathroom. Simi and Manohar clean the body and place it into a suitcase while Akash plays. Akash tries to report the murder to the police, but discovers that Manohar is a police inspector. Meanwhile, Simi overhears her elderly neighbor, Mrs. D'Souza, speak to the police officer about Pramod's murder. Simi later kills Mrs. D'Souza by shoving her from the ledge of their apartment. Akash observes the murder, but is obliged to continue faking blindness. Later, when Simi comes, toxic offerings for him after her husband's funeral rituals and pulls out a revolver. Akash admits to faking his blindness as an experiment to assist his piano playing. He promises he would depart for London and will protect Simi's secret, but she poisons him. A neighbor's child, skeptical of Akash's blindness, records a video of Akash fully able to see and presents it to Sophie. As she comes, Simi prepares things to look like she and Akash are having sex. Furious and heartbroken, Sophie leaves Akash. When he wakes up, he learns he has been blinded from the medicine Simi gave him. Manohar arrives to Akash's home to kill him. Akash narrowly escapes, but he faints after hitting a telephone pole. Akash wakes up in a clandestine organ harvesting clinic. Dr. Swami and his assistants Murli and Sakhu decide to spare Akash when he says he possesses information that can make them millions. They kidnap Simi, fabricate a suicide scenario, and blackmail Manohar. However, Mulri and Sakhu double-cross Akash, tie him up with Simi and plot to grab the money themselves. Manohar shoots Murli, but is trapped in an elevator and unintentionally shoots and kills himself. The money is proven to be counterfeit. Simi helps Akash free himself and he removes Simi's blindfold. He tries to flee, while Simi frees herself and assaults him. Dr. Swami appears. After a brief battle, he and Akash knock Simi out, tie her up in the boot of a car, and drive away. Dr. Swami discloses that Simi has a rare blood type and that her organs would sell for millions. He also wants to use her corneas to restore Akash's sight. When Simi wakes in the car boot and begins making noise, Dr. Swami stops the car to kill her, but she overpowers him and seizes the wheel. Akash, thinking Dr. Swami is still driving, tries to persuade him to release Simi. She drops Akash off and tries to run him over. A neighboring hunter who is trying to kill a hare fails, causing the hare to jump and hit the windshield. Simi loses control of car and is killed. 2 years later, at a show in Krakow, Sophie sees Akash, who still appears to be blind. After Akash tells her the complete tale, Sophie says He should have accepted Dr. Swami's offer to restore his sight as well as part of the reward money of $10 million. Silently, Akash exits and uses his cane to knock a can out of his bat. And the story ends here, leaving audiences confused about the blindness of Akash.